What's good, everybody? Chilling. Gonna get into this thing. I want to talk about freaking war and what's the reason behind it, right? There's always a purpose, but there's always a purpose for one person, right? There's always one person. I mean, not one person, but there's a group of people who supposedly leads the nation that makes these decisions. And it's crazy to me that we have, like, for example, this Russian Ukraine war going on, and it's always something about what somebody feels about somebody else, right? Like, one country might feel like the other one don't deserve to be its own country and it should be under them, or you know some feel like they're the dictators in certain countries are not good, which that's every country. Every country has rulers that, are not good. I wouldn't even say rulers. I would say president, or I will just use president. Everybody has some type of president or king or some crap like that, which there's really no place that has kings anymore. But it's always, you know, something about some a dislike, right? It's never talked upon, is never excluded, or just came to a conclusion that, hey, we got this disagreement in the middle, we just gonna say, hey man, just think of it as a yard, right? You buy some land and you got 3 acres of land, and your freaking neighbor to your left got 3 acres, your neighbor to your right got 3 acres, front and back 3 acres, right? And they don't like the way that by their border, you know what I'm saying? You got all these trees that they want to cut down. And instead of y'all freaking talking and coming to a conclusion, hey man, and we'll cut down 3 of them. These 3 right here, because they like a little bit over the line. Instead of them doing, people or, countries doing stuff like that, they tend to, escalate, and then it becomes, well, this war, you know how the news portray things. This war is about this. This war is freaking, about that. When the whole time, you know, it was about one thing, a disagreement. And then we got all of these leaders and people like that that are supposedly leaders, thinking it's okay, and already seeing what happened, to countries like Japan. And I'm sorry for those people who had to go through that and see, a nuclear war. I mean, see a bomb explode, and, deal with radiation and people dying around them, and just any type of war. And it's like, why can't we just all come together, or why can't we just get these leaders, you know, to, get some common sense in their head and say, hey man, I'm not thinking for me. They get up there and talk and say all this stuff. We're doing this for this and that and all this other stuff, right? But they never freaking sit down and say, hey man, the people just want a couple dollars, right? The people just want a couple dollars. The people just want to feel freedom, right? Why don't they come to agreements, you know what I'm saying? Have a multinational prison for those who, decide they want to fuck it up for everybody or fuck it up for themselves. But have where you don't have to get a passport and all these things like that. And you know I mean, I understand it because it helps a lot and everything, but why is there so much dictatorship over people's lives? Like, we already have a life that we have to learn and struggle and mess up a million times, and then we got on top of that, right? But yet it was abolished, right? And after it was abolished, they said, no, 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 wait a minute now. These bootleggers and stuff are making too much money. They becoming million billionaires. We gotta get back in on this. We gotta some type of way get over on these people. And we're gonna put laws on you when you fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that it's gonna happen. Knowing that people have, high place jobs. People in high places get you and they're no more. You know what I'm saying? People who get degrees and stuff like that and get these jobs. It's just a lot of life ruining instead of, thinking ahead. Like, okay, let's just people are gonna go get stuff themselves. Let them go get it. You feel me? If a person want to do drugs, let them do it. If a person want to freaking get drunk, let them do it. But as long as they ain't freaking harming or taking away from somebody else, why can't it be that way? You know what I'm saying? Why can't you just let them dictate or railroad their life? Let them freaking run the tracks and freaking if they fall off, then you know what I'm saying? If it's a fall off where somebody's life is lost, then yes, matters need to be taken. I don't know what that is because I don't know nothing. What I know is nothing. All I'm doing is giving an opinion. But why are these people not looking out for the best interest of us, the people? Why are we struggling every day? And there's so many struggling. There's some that do get careers and stuff like that, but they probably don't even care to be. They're just doing it for the money. Why is, you know, I know that somebody has to be a plumber, right? And sorry about the plane, but somebody has to be a plumber, right? In order for your toilet to get fucking cleaned out and plumbed. But why can't everybody have a set thing? Nobody has nothing over nobody. You work at McDonald's, you getting fucking, you know, $100. I think that it should just be a thing in every nation. Just give people money. It's printed anyway, right? Just print out some money and every day. Because there's so much of it, right? Every day, just give it to a people, everybody, so nobody has to think about, well, I want some shoe, I'll go rob. And don't make all these interest rates, make the money circulation happens, more building happen, more people buying more stuff, things are going that way. You know what I'm saying? No matter if you rapper or whatever the case, everybody quota stop at $1 million a year. Boom. Everybody get $1 million. And however you rule that $1 million to get more, then that's how you do it. If you decide, hey man, I'm gonna take my millions and enjoy life, that's what you do. But you ain't gonna be mad. You ain't gonna be sitting here in your same hometown killing somebody you went to school with because you fucking feel like, this is the only thing I could do. This is the only route. I need money. I need to go rob the old candy lady up the street or some crap. Sometimes we gotta freaking, you know, sometimes our freaking government, like I said, if they would just think about and they would freaking, think about the people instead of thinking about things like trying to overdo. How you doing? Freaking, getting over. Like if our government was just to sit down and freaking talk to each other and also have the people come together, because there's a lot of places and countries where people don't even know what a black person looked like or know what a Chinese person looked like. I mean, you got America where you got everything, but at the same time it's still like, I want to go see their culture, but guess what I got to do? I got to freaking get the money. I got to do all these things, and living is already one thing. None of the stuff is getting took with you. You come in with nothing, you leave with nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you do leave with something, and then it's an experience, but physically you don't leave with anything. And that's why I'm saying, like, if our freaking leaders could just be leaders, because a leader doesn't follow, but I wouldn't even say technically, currently we have no leaders. They all just do what they want to do, and then the people have to deal with it, and there's so much sacrifice that happens and lives lost because of a cause that could have been talked about. It's like a relationship. Our countries and everything is like a relationship. It's freaking, you know, everybody has their own plane, everybody has their own land, everybody, because it's not one person ruling. That's why I'm not saying that there's one leader in every country. I'm saying that the leaders of the country should be able to think, right? They make money, they make millions, so they know how to think. Why are they not thinking of ways to, change? And two, why are we taking so much away from, the earth and everything like that? Why are we over here destroying for oil, digging for this, digging for that, to build a house and have, all this crap, electricity and oil to, why can't we just live a simple life and the animals get to, because we don't even think about the animals. We put them in one little place and get them some woods and be like, yeah, they'll be okay. As long as the population go and we freaking get gun laws and everything like that, they'll be okay. But it's not okay, because then you got your fucking daily squirrel that wants to run across the street and get hit. Why are, you know what I'm saying? Why is things dying? Our bug, we ride through, you hit a million bugs on the outside. I don't mind riding a horse or walking. I mean, I wouldn't walk thousands of miles to get where I want to go, but the adventure is what I'm saying. Just think of how those people felt on a ship in the middle of the ocean. It's dark. You don't know where, you don't even know if you're going the right way. You're just hoping that you hit land. You know what I'm saying? If I keep doing this and I keep on going and I look at the compass and I just stay on that needle of north, I'll get there. And freaking, the adventure, the experience. We about to run, those type of things. But no, we're worried about it in another way of, why is there starving people, but yet we all throwing away food in the garbage? You know what I'm saying? The restaurant throw pounds of food away. They throw pounds of food, and it's like society, everybody wants, and everybody wants to be on top of somebody. Why can't we all just be, like I said, that $1 million a year? Nobody goes over unless, you know what I'm saying, you made it in a way, you own a store, or, but you're gonna make a lot of money. Everybody's gonna make money. Everybody's gonna be able to make ideas. Everybody's gonna be able to do things, but nobody can do nothing if they have to always constantly figure out everything. I gotta figure out how to survive. Then I gotta figure out how to pay the bill. Then I gotta figure out how to go to school and pass through all fucking 12 grades plus, pre-K and all that. I gotta pass through all of that. I gotta, you know, go get the money if it is. I gotta, worry about school, college shit, whatever the case may be. Why are we not, you know, worrying about, what's around the next corner? Something that makes your mind thinks like, dang, man, actual, in the jungle. Look, we grouped up. We finna fight this lion. You feel me? We finna go out here and hit his ass with all kind of sticks and shit. Like those tribes do. Why are we not freaking having adventures in life? Why are we not freaking having those type of, we worried about going out of space and we don't even know what the fuck most of our ocean look like. We don't even know, what most of the land terrain has to offer in jungles and stuff like that. We just freaking destroy and conquer, destroy and conquer, destroy and conquer. But there's only so much destroying and conquering you can do before you destroy yourself. And that's what's gonna happen. And that's what I wanna freaking end it off on, So much, if you conquer and you conquer and you conquer and you conquer, right? And you destroy, because when you conquer and you destroying the whole way through. If you look at any nation that ever freaking, or any freaking tribe or great, you know, things that not here no more, the Egyptians, the Greeks, the Romans, the freaking Imperial Army, all kind of places like that, they disappeared. So what do you think is going to happen to the generations of this time? Everything is going to disappear, and there's going to be a new way of everything. There's going to be a new way of thinking, all kind of more creations taking up space. We got houses that are abandoned that fucking don't even, why is somebody not, why is people on the street, why is there not, it's crazy to me. But I ain't gonna keep mumbling on. I just wanted to freaking, you know, analyze everybody's mind and just talk about how the system is just crazy and how all it takes is a little bit. And I know that saying that sounds is easier, but all it takes is just a little bit and it'll go a long way. A little bit will go a long way. Y'all have a good night. And somebody, y'all, keep thinking. Keep opening your mind and it'll all come together. Peace. Like and subscribe, baby.